Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome aboard. Every day of the week, I'm dropping brand new videos on how to improve your soft skills. If this is your first time on the channel, hit that subscribe button right on below, hit that bell notification, and never miss another video again. In today's episode, we are entering the world of social skills, and I'm going to be nipping something in the bud real quick. There's this misconception in regards to extroverts and introverts. And by the way, I like to consider myself an ambivert, so I'm someone with extroverted and introverted tendencies. So I'm in the middle ground territory. I have no dog in the fight. I'm trying to be as neutral as I possibly can. But despite trying to be neutral, I consistently see people messing up something. They assume that extroverts are very charismatic, while introverts are either shy, socially awkward, loners, something very negative. And time again, I've seen folks who are not extroverted say, I'm an extrovert. And I'm like, wait a minute, I know you. You don't seem like an extrovert. And they'll be like, shh, don't tell anyone. I really don't want to tell people I'm an introvert. Why not? I ask. Oh, well, then people are going to judge me. Because when we think introverts, we often think weak. And when we think extroverts, we think expressive, strong, charismatic. In reality, that is not true. It all comes down to energy levels. Do you get more energy when you are with people? Or do you need to recharge right after hanging with people? The introvert, after hanging with people for a long time, they need to recharge, while for the extrovert, hanging with people is their recharge. That's what makes them feel good. And plenty of times I have seen, I would say charismatic introverts, and I've seen shy extroverts. Yes, that's a thing. And if you don't believe that there are shy or socially awkward extroverts, think about your life for a second. Think about a situation where you're going to these different social events. You always see this one guy there. He doesn't say much. He's mainly in the back of the scenes, but he's in every single event. This guy most likely is an extrovert, but he's a little bit awkward. So stuff like this does exist. Now the question is, who's more charismatic, introverts or extroverts? I think most people would say extroverts, but me, I would actually say introverts. Because the case for the extroverts is that, well, the extroverts, they're going from interaction to interaction, they're getting more experience. But my question is, how much are they learning from that experience? Plenty of times, I see extroverts hopping from interaction to interaction to interaction, making similar mistakes. They're rambling a lot. They're laughing very loud near someone's ear, and they're just talking about themselves a lot. And no one ever corrects them. And hypothetically, let's say someone does correct them, like, hey, Mr. Extrovert, you're talking a little too much today. The extrovert is going to use their personality as the excuse. Well, I am an extrovert. That's what we do. So they don't really learn from the multiple experiences that they have as quickly as an introvert does. Even though an introvert has roughly 3 interactions throughout the entire week, social interactions that is, excluding coworkers, they're capable of extracting more morsels of wisdom from those limited interactions. They'll be like, oh man, this interaction I was talking a little too much. This interaction I was not talking enough. This interaction I was staring too much. And they're able to get those insights and apply it to future interactions in a charismatic sort of way. And if you don't believe me, find some of the most charismatic people that you know and pull them to the side. Be like, come with me. Hey, what are you really? I'm not going to tell anyone. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? And many of them are going to blow your mind when they say, I'm an introvert. What? You? But you like being around people. But here's the thing. If you've been paying attention to this episode, now you understand. This person is an introvert who's capable of being charismatic. This is a very perceptive individual, a thinker, a person who notices things, but doesn't just notice it and that's it. They're capable of noticing and then applying it in future interactions. This is what I call a charismatic introvert. I would say in a whole, introverts are capable of being more charismatic than extroverts. That is my final verdict. Now, for the future though, I highly recommend you try to be an ambivert. An ambivert is a mix between an introvert and an extrovert. I have a simple mantra for this. Be introverted with your thinking, be extroverted with your communicating. And if you want to learn more about the mythical ambivert, I'm going to link the video right on here. So check this out and I will catch you next time. Be more ambiverted, my friends.